Hey there everyone, welcome to part 4 of Peril from Wings of Fire. So we're going to be finishing up her body, the upper part of her body, up through her tail in this video. But first I wanted to show you that I actually changed her ears a little bit. I made her ear a little bit bigger. So if you want to do that, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So pretty much I'm going to take this ear off. Remember, this ear was 3 double looped reds followed by the cap band. So we can chop off that bottom double looped red, pull the ear off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hook through those same bands. I'm going to take a double looped red. I'm going to pull it through, reclaim the loop. Okay, now you're going to choose whatever color you want on the inside of the ear. I'm going to use this like pinkish yellow color. You're going to wrap it around your hook, creating 5 loops. Then you're going to take 3 of the red and you're going to pull that band onto it. Okay. Then you're going to pull that whole section through that double looped band, including the pink color, which we want to get through, so we'll use our hook to pull that through. Because we want that to be in the front. Okay. So we'll just pull that through like that, then reclaim. And then we're going to take a double looped red band, attach that, take one more double looped red band, pull that through, and then I'm going to cap it off, or rather, not cap it off, we have to do a slip knot here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hook into the second set of the red band, and I'm going to pull that loop through. Then I'm going to go into the next set, pull it back through that way. And then, I think at that point is I'm going to wrap it around the ear. I think I pull through one more. Pull through the bottom set as well. So we're just zigzagging it through until it pretty much disappears, and then we want to wrap it around the ear like this. Okay? So we have a bigger ear, and then what we can do is stick our hook through the bottom section and tug backward so the ear will be bent toward the back of her. Alright, again, that is totally optional if you want to change that. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the bottom half of her body using my loom. Alright, I'm going to use red bands for this part. I'm going to take 2 at a time, going down 5 times. Like that. Push them down. And I'm going to use my horizontals. Remember, my horizontals are the fire red color. So I'm going to take 2 of those and I'm going to put them here. I'm going to take 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here as well. Okay. Now I'm going to take my back leg, this one. Okay, so the knee is facing this way, the foot is also facing that way. And also you can always get your foot to face that way more by sticking your hook through and tugging. And it'll face the right way. These 3 ends we want to attach to these 3 pegs here. Right, so first end is going to go right there. Try not to let these or those ends come off. Second set goes there. And third set, which is a little tricky to get through, it's going to go right around here. Okay, then we're going to take our body, our dragon. She's right side up, okay. We're going to take the end on this side, okay, and wrap it around this peg here. Okay, and then I'm just going to loop up. I know this is strange, trust me. And then I'm going to tie off the end with I'm going to use a yellow band here. It's always good to vary your colors. Okay, and I'm going to gently take that off. Okay. Now we're going to do the other leg on the other side, and then we're going to do the middle part. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 red bands at a time again. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, like so, just like we did before. Push the bands down. Okay, and I'm going to take the horizontal fire reds, 2 at a time again. Just like that. Take your other back leg, and again we want to attach it. Oops. So the knee is facing that way, and so is the foot. It's exactly symmetrical of what we did before. So take your dragon, and we're going to take the opposite end of the body and attach it onto here, so you have the 3 middle sets that are hanging off of nothing. Okay. Alright, we'll tie this end off. Again, I'm going to use a nice bright yellow band. And we'll gently pull this off. Alright, so we have our 2 sides with the legs, and now we got to do the center part. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off those tying bands around the legs. So the 3 black bands on each leg. Pull those off. Okay. And I'm going to take those loose edge bands and pull them inward, so in toward the center of the body. There's 4 sets on each side. Okay, like that. Alright, so now we're going to take red and we're going to go down all 3 columns with 2 at a time. So we're just filling up the columns here. Okay. Take your horizontal fire red bands. We'll put them across 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Right, now take your dragon, put our right side up. We're going to take those 3 yellow ends in the middle of our back and attach them to these pegs here. Right, it's going to be a little bit tricky here. I want to catch that shiny orange horizontal band with the stripe there. Okay, so I wrapped those around. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take the leg to the side, and I'm going to take those loose bands, and look what I'm doing. I'm wrapping them around these pegs here, up to the middle, just like that. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just like that, okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to attach this end of the wing here, right here. Same thing on the opposite side. Okay, and now we're going to do our stripey thing going up. So I'm going to dig down, find that band, pull that on there, then go back through it. Remember, this was a band wrapped twice around the hook. Remember? Oops. Stick your hook back through. Look up the other side. Okay, and then we want to do that spike in the middle. Okay, so same type of spike we were doing before. Pull that on. Okay, now we're going to do the final set on each wing here. Do our stripe. Attach a spike. Oops. Got the horizontal there by accident. Alright. Before we continue, there's one other thing we have to do here with this loose end on each leg. We're going to attach that 5th peg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right on there. So these loose ends that are tied off with the yellow bands go right around that peg. Let's do that now so we don't forget. Otherwise, we'll be really sad later. Alright, anyway, continuing to add our stripes here. Okay. Alright, let's tie off these ends here. Awesome. Alright, so once that's been done, we can take off all the rest of the tying bands here except for the 3 at the end of the tail. Woohoo! Okay. So she looks like this so far. Alright, are we ready for the rest of her tail? Well, you better be. Haha. Alright, put her aside. Alright. So, we're going to take 2 red bands at a time. Actually, no, we're going to start with 3. Start with 3 here. And we're going to take 2 there. Oops. Now, you know what, we want to move this here. Just like that. All right, take your fire red. We're going to double loop across these. Take 2 across these 2, like that. All right. So now we'll take her. We're going to attach the 3 ends to these 3 pegs. We're going to take off the tying bands as we do so. Off the top 2 of each. So we can put our horizontal bands on. So 2 of the fire red go across. Okie doke. So take a band, loop it around twice around your hook. But pull it on. Same thing on the other side. Make the spike. Alright, this is probably going to be our last of the larger spikes, and we're going to go back to the single band small spikes that we started with in the beginning. So wait, now here we first want to loop up these guys. This guy. And this guy. And now what we're going to have to do is we're going to take the band, wrap it around our hook, creating 4 loops. Which before, right? 4. Yeah. We're going to have to take both of the top loops off and pull the band onto both loops. And then replace the loops back on. So this is going to be one of the trickier parts of the tutorial. It's going to take time and patience. Let me check something. Pull on the orange first, and then the brown. It's not easy. Definitely is not easy. Do that again. So wrap a brown band around 4 times, and then the orange band we'll have to do about 3 times now. Okay, because if you do it 2 times, it's going to be too stretched out. So we'll loop up both. Oh, what did I do here? Did I loop this guy? Yeah, okay. Loop up both, and then lift them both up, and pull both things onto it. Same thing again. Let's do it again. Brown band, shiny band. And we're just going to continue this. Okay. There's probably a much easier way to do this. I just have not figured it out. Oops. I guess we took off the top of both again. And pull them on. Alright, I'm going to see how it looks if I do it on this one as well. But if it doesn't look good, then in the next part I'm not going to include the stripe. But let's see how it looks. At least in the single bands we only have to, it's a lot easier. Okay, let's tie this end off. I think it looks cool. I'll include it. Yay! Alright, so we're almost there. We're going to add another section, but it's not going to take as long. Okay. So here I'm going to double loop red 3 times. Okay. Taking 3 at a time. So 3 were single double looped, and now we're taking 3 at a time for each. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and I'm going to do it one more time. So this is only 10 sets here. But that's okay. Alright, attach your end. To make this easier, I'm going to actually move these like that and attach it like this. It's not going to matter. It's not going to make a difference. Okay, let's do the attachment. I mean I don't even know what I'm saying. Spikes. Spikes and stripes. The exact same thing over and over, lengthening the tail. Your sky full of stars. I want to give you You know what? I think for the end, I'm just gonna do the double looped ones. I'm just gonna do the brown thing. You can do both if you want. It's not gonna matter too much in the long run. Let's see how that looks. Awesome. I'm going to pull off the middle one here in the back. A little space there. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do like 3 more of the double loops, and then that'll be it. So 3 more double looped. Red. Attach it so the spiky thing is right side up. loop up once, because we're going to skip one, and then we're going to attach one. Okay, one more time, and then we'll tie it off. Yay! Okay. So now you have this beautiful dragon. Okay. So what I suggest you do now is wire her up. If you don't know how to do that, check out my video called How to Wire Your Dragon. Okay. And we'll wire her up, and then we'll work on her underside, which will include her lower jaw, which I just experimented with before, so we'll do her lower jaw and her stomach. We'll attach everything and stuff it, so make sure you have wire and stuffing, wire her up, and then go to the final part. See you over there!